Hi, I'm Brisa, but you can call me Bree. Welcome to my story as a lifelong learner. So, my story technically begins in Miami, Florida. My first cry happened on October 11th, 1998 at 10:16 in the morning. After 24 long hours of pushing and waiting, my mom and dad held me for the first time. But honestly, that's just the paperwork version. My real story starts a little further south, in Brazil. Mom is from a small town called Morada Nova in the state of Ceará, and Dad is from Fortaleza, the capital. That's where I spent most of my childhood and teenage years. Growing up between places, cultures, and languages really shaped how I see the world. I learned early on that there's never just one way to understand things or people. Not long after I was born, my mom decided to go back to Brazil, and that's where I lived the 18 years of my life. I am the oldest of 5 siblings. My mom got pregnant again when I was only 2 months old. So my sister and I are just 12 months apart. Basically twins, at least that's how they treated us. But in reality, we couldn't be more different. My sister is a doctor. Calm, low profile, good vibes only. She loves art and everything she can make with her own hands. If it's creative or crafty, she's in. Me? I'm loud. The highest of all profiles. For a long time, I really thought I was too much. But with time, I learned something very important. I'm enough. Not more, not less. I feel things very deeply, and I spend a lot of years punishing myself for that, instead of just seeing it as a strength. As a kid, I was happy. I laughed a lot, and I loved making other people laugh. Somewhere along the way, things got harder. Adolescence was complicated. My mom and I started butting heads, and I kind of turned inward. I stopped wanting to laugh or wanting to make people laugh too. When we were younger, my mom was very busy. She was doing her master's degree while raising 3 kids, so we always had a nanny. My favorite of all was Marley. She took such good care of us, and with her, I learned patience, politeness, love, and curiosity. She taught me that it's okay to get things wrong sometimes, because we're all learning. In 2008, we lived in Ireland for about a year. That's actually where I learned most of my English. That experience showed me early on that language is really about connection. And in 2015, everything changed when I went to boarding school in southern Brazil in a small town called Ivoti. Those 3 years were honestly the best years of my life. High school was the first time I actually felt like I could really be myself. I matured a lot. We were kind of responsible for everything. Cleaning our rooms, bathrooms, keeping up with the homework schedules, and all of it. Everything was checked during the week, and it gave me structure, responsibility, and a real sense of adulthood. I also was never alone in high school. I always had people around me, friends from different cities, different cultures, accents, and vibes. I had to learn pretty young how to accept people and their difference. It wasn't always easy, but it was sure necessary. That environment really taught me how to actually live with others. How to listen, how to coexist, and it's also where I realized how I learned best. I studied German for 3 years, and that's when it clicked. I'm a fast learner. Show me how to do something, explain it once, and I'll get it, usually with my own twist. I'm creative, just maybe not in a super artistic or crafty way. I love photography. I really like taking pictures of places to really make the memory just last longer. When I look at a photo, I can smell the wet sand, feel the warm breeze, and hear cars honking in the background. My favorite place is our beach house. It brings me peace. I spent 14 years celebrating New Year's Eve with my family there. Same people, same place, every year. I love hammocks, letting go of my weight and letting gravity just carry me. The place is peace for me. In 2018, I came to the United States with one goal, school. But I also met my husband. He's been a huge supporter and really my only family here in the US. Really someone I can lean on, especially when things get hard. Life had other plans. I had to work full-time to support myself, and school just didn't fit into that reality. I dropped out, and for 5 years, I didn't really think I'd ever go back. During that time, I worked everywhere. Call centers, but mostly fast food restaurants. And honestly, I liked it. I like fast-paced environments. I like a little controlled chaos. I'm a people person. I love helping people, talking to them, and figuring things out on the spot. Even if I didn't realize it at the time, I was still learning. Resilience, communication, and empathy. Eventually, someone believed in me before I fully believed in myself. And I met someone connected to the Latin American Studies Center at the University of Arizona. She encouraged me to apply. I was terrified. How do you work, pay rent, insurance, groceries, car expenses, and still be a full-time student? I wasn't sure. But I did it anyway. Coming to the U of A felt like starting over. My first semester was kind of rough. I felt out of place, but my second semester changed everything. I started trusting myself. I realized I'm a critical thinker. I like asking questions, connecting ideas, and understanding how the system works, especially social ones. And that's when I realized the perspectives that shape me the most are social sciences and the humanities. Humanities help me understand stories, identities, and meaning. And social science helped me understand structures, policies, and consequences. And together they help me make sense of the world. I'm majoring in Latin American study. That's where my roots are. Perspective fits how I think. Genetic courses actually helped me grow in areas I wouldn't have chosen on my own. And they showed me that there's always more to learn. I learned that education opens doors. It creates possibilities and it connects you to people who care and think deeply. I really want to keep learning in ways that matter. 5 years, I see myself working in education or even public service. I can use my background, language, and experience to help others. On school, I know one thing for sure. I love being around the people I love. My family, my friends, and even the family I made here. Because for me, being a learner isn't just something that I do. Who I am, and I'm really proud of how far I've come. I'm excited for my second year, and I'm learning to be kinder to myself as I keep moving forward. It's emotional and open-hearted.